Welcome back everyone to today's video. We are doing your second Christmas update, seeing if there's going to be any cold or snow around the festive period. I'm not going to waste much time, let's get straight into this. If you didn't already know, high pressure is the yellows, oranges and reds, and the low pressure is the blues and purples. Current situation, we've got high pressure ridging up from the south, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic, winds are in from a mild southwesterly direction, wet, windy and unsettled. As we go through the latest GFS 12Z, we bring the winds in from the west for the majority of this week and into next week. As we come up towards Christmas now, take a look at this. We are still wet, windy and unsettled off the Atlantic. Pretty rubbish, pretty boring. I've not really got anything to say about that. Maybe by the end, 27th of December, heights are going to try and build up towards Scandinavia. We might start dragging some colder winds in from the north, but we're not quite there yet. There's a sign, but it's not really happening. Let's have a look at ensemble number 26. I'm going through a couple of different ensembles to show our different options. Once again, 26 is pretty mild once again, but as we go in towards the festive period, around the 21st of December, we start to build a ridge up towards Greenland and start to drag in a colder northerly wind. Low pressure to the south as well, maybe causing a bit of winteriness to parts of the south. Let's not do that, no. As I was saying, and we continue to strengthen that ridge, and we actually go pretty cold there. Take a look at that. Upper air temperatures -5, and there is a bit of a trough over the country, maybe some more widespread snow showers with that as well. As we go into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, a white Christmas for many in the south and southeast. Take a look at that, or maybe even central areas if we get some disturbances. Up to the Boxing Day, we are still locked into them cold easterly winds. -10 upper airs aren't far away. Up to the end, we are drying off a little bit, but that high pressure around Greenland and Iceland is strengthening, and eventually we are just going to reinforce these northerly winds even more when that high pressure drags out a bit further north. Very interesting. Ensemble number 6. Now this is the best run of the day, and this is the most exciting run. This is one of the reasons I've done this video, because the run is that good. So just be aware that you're about to see a run that, if it came off, well, it'll be something to remember indeed. So the reason this is such a good run is this. So high pressure once again pushes up, wet, windy and unsettled off the Atlantic. Up towards the 20th of December, we start to see a sign that high pressure is trying to move north in the Atlantic just there, and we actually do get it ridging north as we go into the Christmas period. Take a look at this as we go into the Christmas Eve at around 6 o'clock. The -5 line is over the country. We've also got the Atlantic trying to push in, possibly bringing some snow. Now, Christmas Day, around midday and into the evening, -5 upper airs are over the country, but we have got an Atlantic low pushing in, and the snow just carries on throughout the country. Take a look at this as we go into Boxing Day as well. The low pressure is just stalled to the south. This block here in between Scandinavia and Greenland and Svalbard especially, it's blocking the low pressure. It's sending the low pressure down there, and all this rain or precipitation, because the cold easterlies are still dominating, it's just bumping up into the cold air and snowing for basically the whole of the country. Take a look at the upper airs. So anywhere that's not, no, it's anywhere that's not in the yellow area can snow. The heaviest of snow is in this middle green area just here. So basically anywhere north of the far south is getting snow with that. And just take a look at the cold pool over Europe. I mean, it's worse than the Beast from the East cold pool. Take a look at that. We've got these -30 upper air temperatures over parts of Europe, which is crazy. And they're just moving towards us. Take a look at this as we're running through. You can see that cold air moving in towards us. If we carry on, then -10, -15, -20 upper airs are going to end up coming into us. And what a run this is. Infinite snow for Christmas Day and Boxing Day and all the days after, really. We've got this absolute freezer over Europe trying to move in. and it's just a perfect run if you're looking for a white and cold Christmas. Doesn't happen much anymore. If that comes off, it'll be an absolute extraordinary run and a record-breaking festive period if that does come off. Once again, it's only one run, and it's unlikely, but what a run that was. CFS looks like this. See what it's doing in the festive period. It's wet, windy and unsettled off the Atlantic. What a surprise. Oh dear. GM up to hour 240 looks like this. Signs are, once again, there's signs. There is some signs that high pressure is going to try and build up towards Greenland, and that the low pressure might end up dropping in here and bringing the winds in from the north. So there is a sign of something unusual taking place just there. ECMWF, once again, doesn't really do it. It's wet, windy and unsettled, isn't it? But there is signs. It's not guaranteed. It's a low chance of it happens, but there's signs. 850 HPA upper air temperature and precipitation anomalies for London. The red line is the 30-year average. We are up and down at the minute. And there is signs as we go into the extended range around the 20th of December that some colder runs are starting to appear, and we have got to keep an eye on that. GEM as well. Some pretty cold runs in the mixer as well. Let's have a look at one of them. Let's take a look at this one, see what this does. Yeah, winds are in from a cold northeasterly there. There is signs. There's signs of something might happen. ECMWF yesterday's. Once again, we've got one run that's going very cold, so not much. But AIFS, we've got plenty of runs at the end around Christmas Day. We have got some runs going down to the -10 line. So it's interesting. And if we look at the ECMWF weekly anomalies, let's go to the North Pole. And let's go to the Christmas week, 22nd to 29th of December. Take a look at this. High pressure blocking around Greenland, Svalbard and Scandinavia. Winds are in from the east. It might be quite dry, but winds are in from a cold easterly. And it's all to play for now. The White Christmas may be on. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned and keep an eye on the forecast, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.